Alright, let's climb Adam's Peak together in Sri Lanka. Well, in order to get to the starting point of the hike, you have to take the bus. You can take the bus. We took it on purpose because I just love to travel like locals. That's a way for me to really experience the country. Sri Lanka's bus system is a little bit adventurous, I would say, because the buses are sometimes really old. The drivers, they drive like crazy. The buses are not very well maintained, as you can see here. Pouring rain and the windshield wipers did not work. Well, they did at some point. Anyways, so we went there during monsoon season. Therefore, the weather was not the best when we arrived, but we still had a good time. With us, I mean myself and one of my best friends from Austria. It was his first time in a third world country, and I think it was quite a good experience for him. He was very amazed by how friendly everybody was, how delicious the food was, and just the experience itself. So I love to see how his first time in such a country turned out. That was really cool. So yeah, as I said, the monsoon hit us, but we just waited and then started the climb during night. So you have to go or leave the town at around 1 a.m. in the morning to make it to the top at sunrise, and I heard it's magical up there, so that's why we decided to go as early as possible. We didn't bring any torches. Luckily the way up there was well lit and actually you don't even bring lots of food because there's so many stores along the way where you can buy chocolate and other sweets and, for example, hot chocolate, so just enough to give you that energy to finalize the climb. It's 5,500 steps up to the top, and I'm a well-trained person, but my legs were sore, and my legs were sore for the rest of the trip actually. So I was walking around and you could really see that I was suffering while walking, and everybody, all the locals, they pointed their fingers at me and they were like, "Did you climb Adam's Peak? You look like you climbed Adam's Peak." And I was like, "Yes, how did you know?" Anyways, so don't expect to be up there on your own. It's a very, very popular spot. There's thousands of people when you get up there. But the thing is, there's hardly any tourists. So most of the people are pilgrims who just come from the area or from other parts of Sri Lanka. Yeah, I think we were the only tourists up there at that time. I had quite a tough experience on the top. I had not slept a lot the night before and hadn't eaten enough, so I actually passed out right in the middle of the crowd. Good thing my friend was there and he kind of pulled me back up, so that was pretty crazy. Yep. Here you can see that I was already feeling dizzy because usually I'm always smiling, and during that moment I was like, I think I'm gonna pass out. But anyways, just trying to push through this. Yeah, and the sunrise then finally approached, and just waiting up there was quite an experience. When the sun really started to rise, it was just so beautiful, and I was so overwhelmed that I instantly felt better. And then, after some time, you could really see those rays of sunlight lighting up the sky. You could see as far as the horizon. So it was just an overwhelming view from the top. And as I said, I don't really like crowded places, but I think the experience up there, you can really, the crowds, they don't feel like you're stuck in the middle of lots of people. It's more like you're the only tourist there. There's all those locals, that amazing sunrise, everybody's overwhelmed. So it's it's a wonderful experience. So we actually started to make our way back before the sun rose above the horizon because we had to catch the next train to our next town where we wanted to go. And it was actually good that we left so early because everybody else was kind of leaving as well. So there were lots of, traffic jam back to the main village. But good thing was that because we started to climb in the night, we did not see anything of those or any of those beautiful views. So on the way back, we could really see the mountainous area all around, and then like halfway back, the sun finally started to rise above the horizon, and it covered everything in that golden light. It was so beautiful, like everybody stopped and just stared at that amazing view. The area around Adams Peak is very mountainous, so Adams Peak actually is the tallest mountain of Sri Lanka. It's 2,243 meters tall, so around 7,400 feet. So pretty tall for a tropical island actually. Making our way back to town, people were like super friendly again. Everybody was smiling at us. We were like, hey, you did it, great work, great job. And we really thought it was a great job because it was quite an effort to get up there. So yeah, as you can see, the bus arrived and we hopped on the bus ready for the next adventure.